Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Welcome to my channel, Irish Donna Tarot. My name is Donna Wilder-Hart, and we are getting ready to do a love reading for Virgo. Let's get started. All right, Virgo, let's take a look and see what's going on here. In the mutual energy in the recent past for you and your love interest, love partner, love relationship, you have the Five of Fire, which is a really hot relationship. The Eight of Wands, which is even hotter. That's like making love all night long, talking to each other a lot of communication, maybe even air travel. The Five of Fire is a tough card because it really says that both of you feel as though you might not be dating exclusively. So I get energy like this typically, and what I'm seeing here I think is this relationship is not a full-blown committed relationship for those for whom this applies. But what we get is this feeling of competition, this feeling as though there's sort of a low-level argument going on. There's a disagreement somehow between the two of you. But it is very passionate. Oh my goodness, it is passionate. But there's a feeling that, again, Five of Fire is usually competition. So it's an ego-driven sort of energy. It could be conflict, could be ego-driven. It also tells us, Virgo, that you are unlikely to be dating exclusively with the card of competition. In the current energy, we get the Page of Cups. Both of you really care about each other. Both of you really, there's these little fishies trying to fly into this cup. But there's something about the relationship. Again, it looks like a very young relationship. Now, I'm not talking about young people. I'm talking about a relationship that is a newly started relationship. The Page of Cups is usually an apology, and or it can be simply an offer of, hey, let's get together, let's go out, let's do something, let's go have a drink, let's go have dinner. The Hanged Man, though, tells me, and I have been seeing this all through the readings this week, there is this Hanged Man, and I feel like this is pandemic energy. I really do. It's permeated the readings. Last week it did not. The Hanged Man is Pisces energy. It is looking at things from a different perspective, but it also indicates no movement forward. You're just both taking time out for yourselves. I do think that there was some ego-driven conflict, but that's kind of common. We all kind of go, well, they can't do that to me, or I want more attention. So I don't see this as very serious. I really don't. There's a lot of passion. Here what we see in terms of the romance angels. Look at this wedding. This situation involves a marriage or marriage. So for some of you, there could be the competition that somebody's getting divorced. There could be the competition that, somebody wants to get married and the other person is undecided still. Okay, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Good. And romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So again, sort of maybe somebody's coming into a new relationship, rushing towards marriage, and that also could cause conflict from what I can see. Okay, how your person views you, Virgo. The King of Earth, they view you as the King of Earth. I like that energy. This is a Taurus King technically, but it's all Earth sign energy. They see you as a person who really can stick up for themselves. They see you, they see the situation is that, again, we have now Five of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. So your person does feel as though they are being challenged to stick up for their values. They feel as though they have to be compete with other people, but they feel they can compete successfully because when we get the Five of Wands, everybody's sort of on the ground equal. But here we get that your person thinks that they are your first choice of romance partners, which is good. Now, the Chariot card, they view you as having this very strong Cancerian energy, and you may have, Virgo, some Cancerian energy in your chart, but they see you as a take charge person. They see you as a person who really actually has more power in this relationship than they do. The Hanged Man indicates that they feel as though you haven't made a choice, you haven't moved forward with them. Again, we have the Hanged Man twice. This really also tells me that there is a lot of energy floating between the two of you that is, it's just not making a decision, not taking action. So in your heart space, Virgo, we see a person who feels very, very tired. They feel as though they've wanted to fight for you. Now we go 5, 7, 8, 9 of Wands, and now the Tower card. So in their heart space, they're really feeling quite torn. The Tower card is a card of foundations, and they feel as though they've worked hard to give you a foundation, but they don't feel as though there's anything stable. The Tower card says that they're really quite shocked at the sort of state of affairs. How they see and how they view the situation moving forward is the 7 of Cups. They feel as though both of you have many choices. The Page of Wands is, hey, I have a wand here, I want to play. So your person really views the two of you as not really being very serious necessarily. For your person, I think it's a crisis, but they clearly don't think it's a crisis for you, which is a crisis. That's how I'm viewing it. So that's how I'm reading this. The Tower card doesn't have to be shattering anything. It could just be that this person's shocked at the fact that they've worked hard and that you are still in this Hanged Man energy. The mutual energy coming in here that's hidden is that both of you feel very romantic. So there is a high desire, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And yet we have the 4 of Water, which means that nobody's really making a decision. There's this sort of hesitancy, almost like, is this too good to be true? Is this what is really right for me? So there's still this indecision going on. Again, your person feels it's more their crisis than yours. Now we have the energy of the near future. The King of Fire, Leo energy. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is here twice. So that is usually Taurus energy, but it is Virgo energy. So now this makes sense to me because your person may have Leo in their chart. And so 5 of Fire, we get that's Leo energy. Let's see, yes, and the 7 of Wands is Leo energy. Ego-driven, sorts of conflict. But what we see here is that both of you really, one of you has a lot of fire and one of you has a lot of earth. And so what I see is just a very different approach to life. One that's very passionate and very fiery and says, let's make love and let's have fun. Let's see where this goes. Let's have a romantic adventure. And the other person, and this is probably you, Virgo, is like, well, hey, I want to make sure this goes somewhere. I want something of value. I'm building something. I want something for the future. And your person does see this about you. They feel as though you won't move forward until they have proven, or you've proven in your own desire for them, that they are really a good fit for you. The Messenger of Earth is next to the 4 of Swords. Communication in this relationship is not great. The 4 of Swords is taking time out. That's your outcome at this point in time in the reading. Your outcome is, we both need to figure this out. We need to be very practical. This is a page of coins. This is, well, should we make plans? And then the response to that in terms of how both of you are going to move forward is to take a break, Again, this is a card of healing. This is a card of physical healing. And that's why I think COVID is involved with this pandemic. You know, it may even be that there's a crisis that you can't see each other, that you want to see each other and you can't. Four of Swords says somebody is literally healing, and that could be both of you or one of you. One of you could be healing physically and the other could be healing because they're sad that they can't see you. So we're going to look and see what the Whispers of Love have to say about this. I want to get more clarifiers also and see if we can come up with more information, because this is a relationship that could go the distance, and yet there seem to be obstacles. Okay, so what's the advice for Virgo at this time? What is the advice for Virgo in terms of this relationship? About loving this person. Have faith, trust your faith in this situation. So Virgo, you tend to be the one that likes stability. Your fire sign likes stability, but they're not hung up on it. And so I'm seeing that you should have faith in this relationship. In terms of staying optimistic, let's see what the cards have to say. Aw, true love. True love. This is a once-in-a-lifetime love, Virgo. Wow. Okay. And we also have romantic feelings are worth exploring. It says, embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions, Virgo. Don't do it, Virgo. I'm a Virgo rising, so I totally understand that energy. All right, so I'm going to clarify with the Messages of Love Oracle cards some of these energies that I see. I want to go first to the Hanged Man since it is a duplicated energy. Why is the Hanged Man here? Tell us more, Spirit, about the Hanged Man energy for Virgo. Please tell us more about this Hanged Man energy. Put the computer away. Okay, so you're preoccupied. Both of you seem to be preoccupied, but you especially, Virgo. So that could mean in a very direct way that working less will help strengthen your relationship. So Virgo, you are the workers. You are the worker bees of the zodiac. So your work may be interfering. Why is the Page of Cups here? Tell us something about the Page of Cups for our Virgos. Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Okay. Spiritual lessons are good. They're not always painful either. You know, it's just this person is letting you know that they are leaving you alone while you do your work and waiting for you to come to them. Okay. Mastery is here. Oh, nice. The Tower card. Mastery is you've learned your spiritual lesson. Okay, so that's happening right now. This is unfolding. So this is current, and as we move forward, this is the energy that's unfolding. The Seven of Water. Why does your person fantasizes about you? They fantasize about you quite literally, thinking about a want. That's being a little blunt, Donna, but oh well, so it is. All right, so let's see what the energy is of the King of Earth. Why is the King of Earth here twice? Well, we know your person sees you as the King of Earth, but what else are they seeing about you that they need to struggle to defend so that they can have you in their life? Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped with obsessive thoughts. All right, looks like your person. Looks like it could be mutual though, with two King of Earths. King of Earth is obsessed typically, not obsessed, but you know, mildly obsessed with having what they want, and this energy is here twice, so both of you share it. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you, or this could be vice versa also. Regret and obsession. So there is an issue here in terms of being unbalanced in the relationship. Why is a Messenger of Earth here, please? Why is a Messenger of Earth here? Why is there healing in the Messenger of Earth here? Go slowly. and longing for someone. So to me, this really says that you're not going to see each other in the near future. Somebody does appear to be suffering from some sort of physical ailment. It can be the pandemic, the lockdown. You know, it speaks really to the fact that both of you are maybe having some regrets about conflict, because this looks like a fight, and this is a possible fight. You know, the Tower card can be literally somebody blowing up, and they don't have to do it. You know, this Tower is still standing. So this person may be really angry with you, Virgo, and just not showing it. And I think that that's why, you know, there is a sense between the two of you that there is this kind of quiet conflict. I do think possibly the two of you, because you seem to like stability and peace, it looks as though you may not really air conflict. It may go on below the surface. 7 of Water. Play hard. Find time to laugh and goof off. Your person is fantasizing about that. And when they don't get to see you, you know, forgiving yourself or another person will help you move forward. Your person really is very taken with you. They don't take it mild. They just really don't take it mildly. They feel as though they want to have an apology if you really don't give them the time of day, which is how they feel at times. Even romantically, we get this Knight energy, in and out energy. Healing old wounds and childhood issues needs revisiting. So somebody's having a hard time making commitment here. So Virgo, you know, in and out energy is what I'm seeing is a hidden problem here in this relationship. One of you may have really had situations in the past, or both of you, in which somebody didn't take you seriously and they broke your heart. The 4 of Water speaks to the fact that you're a little bit fearful of accepting love for each other. What can we tell Virgo about that? What do we have for that message, Virgo? Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. So to me, boundaries are as much about clarity as anything else. So I do feel as though this relationship needs to have, you know, better communication. I mean, this is a beautiful relationship. It has beautiful potential. Both of you look like you're having some, you know, issues that you're caught up in from past relationships. But this is a beautiful, beautiful love energy, filled with passion, filled with a desire to build a future. But there's a lot of fear, I think. Old wounds are coming back to haunt you in this relationship. I'm going to leave it there. Sending you love, Virgo. Send me some back and tell me where you're from. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.